What's up, y'all? I'm back for another live stream. Yeah, I just did one earlier today doing my complete 4K movie collection. So I was like, you know what? I'm bored. Let's just do another little live stream. This one is going to be open link. So if you guys would like to join me in the chat, go ahead and hit the link that I left in the chat. Yeah, I just want to chat with y'all. I mean, it's been a while since I've done a Q&A, but since I'm starting to come back to YouTube after taking a little break, why not? I'll do another Q&A with you guys. So, also, oops, I knocked something over. If you guys have any questions, about anything movie related, physical media wise, leave it all down in the chat. I'm game for all that. So you already got one person in here, my boy Charles Clayton. What is going on, brother? Thank you so much for stopping by. So yeah, again, if anybody wants to join me on the stream, hit the link that I left in the chat, and yeah, just ask me anything movie wise, physical media, anything like that. I'm all game for it. So, and also, what have you guys been watching lately? Have you guys watched anything good lately? Watched any TV shows? Anything movies? Did you guys participate in National Cinema Day yesterday? Because I sure did. If you guys saw my little short on my first thoughts on Beats, which is actually my very first YouTube short I've ever done, which I had a good time making that. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. So yeah, if you guys did not see Beast yet, check it out. I also did watch the movie Vacancy last night, which I still have not shared my Letterboxd rating yet, obviously on Letterboxd. It was okay, honestly. Yeah, it was okay, honestly. It wasn't amazing or anything, but it felt a little bit too much like Saw in some ways because, I mean, I don't know how to explain it very well, but I don't know. Just, I would say check it out, but it's okay. See, Schofield Studios is in here. What's going on? Have you ever been banned from live streaming or got a message that says streaming isn't available at this time? My friend can't live stream right now, so. Really? Not gotten a message like that there, Schofield. I really have not. That's weird, though. Oh, awesome 4K collection video earlier. Great stuff. Thanks, buddy. Thanks. So yeah, if you guys did not see my 4K collection that I did earlier this morning or earlier this afternoon, depending on what time zone you guys are in, I'm in Central Time. Go check it out. Go check out the replay. I had a great time showing off all my 4Ks. I think besides my Blu-ray collection, I think I'm showing off my 4K collection. I think that's also something I'm going to do every year, even though I do show my 4Ks with my Blu-ray collection. So, but if you guys love seeing those collection videos, that's awesome that you guys are coming to those videos. I really appreciate y'all. So yeah, thank you, Charles, for that comment there, man. I really appreciate you. So Jaws on National Cinema Day and IMAX, best movie theater experience I had in years. The jump scares were way better than on TV. Yep. My theater didn't get Jaws, so plus my theater's standard anyway, so they obviously would not have been able to get Jaws. So, but yeah, it is what it is. Because my theater actually put Jurassic World Dominion back in theaters, and I was like, okay. But I didn't really feel like seeing it again. And they also put in the Spider-Man No Way Home more fun stuff version. But I did not see it because I don't know, man. I wasn't really feeling it. But I might check it out, even though it's obviously filled with deleted scenes. But I mean, I love No Way Home, but I just have not really. Ever since I bought the movie on 4K, I have not gone back to rewatch it. Like, well, I watched it once since I bought it on 4K, but I've not gone back to rewatch it ever since. Even though I do love the film, I want to rewatch it. It's just, I don't know, man. But in case you guys are wondering what that thing is behind me on the TV, it's blaring and everything with lights. That's my TV playing South Park. I'm actually kind of binging South Park right now. My boy, Movies and Trains. Thank you so much for stopping by, man. I really appreciate you. Graham Evans, Wiener 3000. What's up? Thank you so much. So, trying to see what else. Let's see. I don't know what that is. Sorry, guys. I was looking at the Jurassic World Dominion Steelbook. I saw a little spot on it, but I'm not trying to scratch it up. But again, the thing I like about the Steelbook is that it's actually a glossy finish and not a matte finish. So this is the full image of the Steelbook. And honestly, I like the Steelbook a little bit more when I see it in person. Yes, it's very plain, basic, but I like the Steelbook. It's not terrible, but I do wish they could have done a little bit more with it. Maybe make it like one of the posters of the movie or something like that. I don't know. Have you watched the South Park concert? I forgot how catchy the song. No, haven't seen it, but I mean, I've seen seasons 1 through 7 of South Park, but I think I'm currently on season 9 right now of it. So I have a lot more seasons to go, but I still have yet to finish Bob's Burgers because I'm still at season 11 right now. And I gotta get through season 12 before season 13 comes out in a couple of weeks. Actually, believe it or not. Oh, the time's flying, bro. Time is flying. Just watch Elvis on HBO Max. 9 out of 10. Awesome. I love Elvis. Elvis is fantastic. I love that movie. And funny thing is, if you guys follow me on Letterboxd, I watched Elvis the day it premiered on HBO Max, and when I was actually going to bed that night, I kept watching that clip of the "Baby Let's Play House" scene at the beginning, well, or during, well, not really during the beginning, but during the first act, and I could not get that sequence out of my head. That made me feel like I wanted to watch the whole movie over again. So the next morning, when I woke up and was getting some chores around the house, I was like, you know what? I'll put it on. I love this film so much. Like, I really do, man. I love that film. I think my issues really did improve on the third watch for Elvis because I did have a couple of issues with it, even though I still loved it at first. It's really slow at times, but I felt like it went by a lot faster on a third watch. So yeah, I've seen that film 3 times now, dude. That is a fantastic film. But yeah, trying to fix that. Looked like there was sweat on it. But yeah, getting back to my Jurassic World Dominion Steelbook. Surprisingly, I actually found this at Walmart. If you guys can believe that, I thought this was just a Best Buy exclusive Steelbook. Well, when I saw this at Walmart, I was like, "Really? They have this here?" But yeah, but they didn't have any of the slips. Not like nothing for the Blu-ray or the 4K like separately. All they had was the 6 film collection on Blu-ray. So yeah.
What up, my dude? You know,
Oh, there you are. Couldn't hear you.
up, man?
What's up? There we go. I can hear you better.
I was watching The Lost City. It was a great movie.
Oh, you just watched it?
Yeah, it's on Prime Video now, so I was just checking it out. Yeah, it's good. Very good.
I need to watch that again, dude. I haven't watched that since theaters.
Oh, didn't you get the 4K of it?
Yeah, but it only comes with a 4K disc, so I have to
right.
watch
Yeah.
it on so I have to watch it on Paramount Plus.
Right. Yeah. Also,
But if I bought the Blu-ray, I would have been able to play it. But obviously,
Right, yeah.
I like buying the 4Ks. So
right. I watched Samaritan as well today. That's not a good movie. that was disappointing.
I didn't like it either.
That was
I did not like it, honestly. It was so generic. Like,
yeah, it was.
I like my like when I was on Zach Milne's channel last week for his Q&A on Zach Milne Talks Live.
Mhm.
He talked a little bit about it, and obviously I hadn't seen it, so he told me a little bit about it, and I was like, okay, I'll check it out. So I watched it, and that is not recommendable. Honestly, not a recommend.
Yeah, it wasn't good. I think for me, it's probably the most disappointing movie I've seen all year.
I can't really say it was disappointing because I wasn't expecting anything from it, to be honest, because it was just a movie that just popped out of nowhere, and I was like, okay, cool, new Sylvester Stallone movie from the guy that made Overlord. I'll check it out.
Yeah, I love Overlord and I love Sly Stallone. And if you watch Sean Chandler here on YouTube, I have like basically the exact same thoughts that he did. Like going into the movie, Sly Stallone movie from the director of Overlord, great matching, I'd say. Disappointing as heck. Like that was so disappointing.
Yeah, again, I can't say it was disappointing because I really did not have any expectations.
Yeah.
But
someone asked in the comments if you like The Office, and if so, what is your favorite season?
I do not really watch The Office, to be honest with you. I've seen clips.
I've seen the first episode, the first season, and then like the first 2 episodes of season 2, I think.
Hello?
Hey, what's up?
Can you hear me? Is my mic working?
Of course I can. Yeah, I can hear you.
Good.
Yeah, I don't really watch The Office. I mean, I'll get to it at some point, but again, it's just not really on my priority list.
Yeah, I think that's probably like the highest priority for me on Peacock, because I own the first season on DVD, I think, not on Blu-ray, but I don't know. I just need to start watching it again because it's a good show, and a lot of people talk about it. So.
It's not like my priority, like right now, like with stuff like Bob's Burgers or South Park, for me at least.
Yeah. I watched this show called Abbott Elementary. It's kind of like The Office, but they're all elementary school teachers, and it's hilarious.
Oh, that
it's on HBO Max.
That sounds pretty interesting.
It's super funny. The dynamics are great in the show, so check it out.
Yeah,
I might. It's not, super over the top or fancy. It's just something nice to put on.
Yeah, I like it when they do something like that. It's not something like overreaching or anything like that. That's something I like.
Yeah.
I can kind of equate it to The Office, just in a different setting and more interesting characters.
Mm-hmm.
Because there are less characters on The Office, but they're all more interesting and have their own, story arcs through the season. So.
Right, yeah. That does sound
quite
interesting. And speaking of the Office, BJ Novak's new movie Vengeance, have you guys seen that?
Not yet.
I've wanted to, actually, when I saw the trailer, because it looked funny.
Yeah, it does look pretty interesting.
But one of my friends said it was horrendous, so I was like,
"Oh,
are you serious?"
Uh-oh.
But I'm not gonna lie, like he's on, like when I found that out on Letterboxd, I looked at a lot of his other scores, I was like, he's way too critical.
Who is that?
Because that's my buddy Garrett McDowell here on YouTube. Dude,
I'd follow him on Letterboxd as well.
Dude, look at some of his scores, dude. He gave Elvis a 2. He gave the
Mhm.
Black Phone a 2, and I think he gave Dominion like I think a 1.5.
Okay, I mean, I did see some negative reviews for the Black Phone, but honestly, I don't really understand those. And then
I
mean,
don't at all
Dominion,
because
Dominion I can get because it's kind of just a guilty pleasure
Yeah.
movie, but
well, that's because like Dominion like they jumble around the story a lot. Like they can't even like pick
Yeah.
one specific story for that movie. And the villain I thought was god awful. Like he was a terrible villain.
absolutely, yeah.
Dominion, to me, they needed to find a way to end out the trilogy, so they just kind of threw together some jumbled storylines that didn't really make sense. But they kind of had to because they set it up in this trilogy format.
Yeah.
So it wasn't really. It's not like the story was warranted. It was just kind of there.
Yeah,
that
but
makes sense.
yeah, but and as someone who absolutely adores the Black Phone, like me, movies and trains, I had to buy it.
Yes, indeed.
Ethan
I did
Hawke
too.
is great in that movie.
Yeah,
Yep,
for sure.
I can legitimately just quote this dude. Like I just cannot. I can't get this dude out of my head. He's so good in this film. Like
I was really starting to like you, Finny.
like I made you some breakfast. What'd you put in that? Salt and pepper. No, eat it. Don't eat it. You're already down here. What do I need to drug you for? He's so good, dude. I love this. Like, let's see. It's complicated. Well, then tell me your name. Drops the tray of food and drops the soda. Grab.
Yeah.
I was really starting to like you, Finny.
Yeah.
And you gotta love how the masks actually change emotions. Like that is awesome.
Yeah, that was freaky too.
Like the first time like you see him with his mask, it's no emotion, which is something that I really liked. Like because there's no mouth on it.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, I know you're scared, but I'm not gonna hurt you anymore. And like immediately when I heard that, I was like, that's Cap.
Yeah.
He's capping.
Especially because especially the scene in the front yard when the lights are on, like in the one person's front yard, and he's like, don't say a thing or I'll gut you like a pig.
He's like, if you say one freaking word, then I will gut you like a pig right here in this street.
Yeah.
And I will strangle you with your own intestines. Like, dude, that scared me. I was just like,
yeah,
whoa, dude.
That got dark fast, yeah.
Dude, I did not, dude. You watch that film and you look at that and you listen to that one line and you're like, no way. No way, literally, that Ethan Hawke just said that.
Yeah, especially
like,
because especially because he's that caring for his kids and Sinister as the protagonist.
But I think this year he's mostly becoming an antagonist in movie and stuff like Moon Knight and the Black Phone. Like, dude, he's a menace, dude. He's a menace. I especially love that sequence after he tells him, like after the lights go down, he's like, "Nighty night, naughty boy." He knocks him out completely, and then. But the thing that caught people off guard was that, spoiler warning for anyone that's not seen the Black Phone, that Max is actually in the same house as the Grabber. That's actually his brother. Like, nobody expected that.
I didn't understand that until...
Yeah, he's just like... But, like, when he was like, hey, what was all that noise I heard? Samson was barking at something. It's nothing. Go back to bed, Max. Like, that got me, too. I was just like...
I didn't even know that...
the same house.
I didn't know that the guy's name was Max until the very end of the movie either. So,
once he murders him, because that's right. Because like he's like, sorry, Max, I'm gonna have to put you with the others now. Look what you like, dude.
My own brother.
Like the way he says, "Look what you made me do." He's so subtle about it. Like that's something I like about that. He's not a killer where he's just like, just completely yelling about everything. Like he's so subtle. Because he's just like, You made me kill my brother.
The
He
thing that surprised me as
was
well
in.
is that the bodies were in the two different houses. That shocked me. I was like, oh,
Like when they like
dang,
once they said it's
that's
the wrong
interesting.
like once they said it was the wrong house, I was like, wait, what? There's no way.
Yeah.
But then once the cops said, hey, they got a basement. I was like, what took you like why are you guys so slow? Like how did you guys not notice there was a basement?
Yeah.
But then what
Yeah,
really
but-
got me about that is that it's actually the graves of the kids that he murdered.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, bro, like
that was interesting.
dude, you can't say that did not catch you off guard. Like, if that caught you off guard, good.
It did. I did not expect it to be two different houses. I thought when they found the basement, it was going to be the soundproof basement, but
It didn't really look like it to me though, because the door was because the door was covered.
right, yeah, and I was it didn't really make sense right there. I was like, is this a different house or something? But I don't know.
Yeah, because the basement is basically the children's graves,
Yeah,
and
you'd want to block that off for sure.
yeah, you definitely want to block that off. You don't want the cops to get in there, but and I especially honestly, you want to know what's like one thing that everybody just like is confused about is when the grabber's mask gets removed off his face. Like everybody's so
Yeah.
confused by that, and I'm like, why are you guys confused? Like it makes sense. Like why he freaked out.
At the beginning of the movie, I mean, he doesn't have his mask on, but it's still kind of covered by makeup. So I don't.
Yeah, it's
I
covered
didn't
by
really
face
get that
paint,
either, though.
so I got that actually because
yeah,
like if it's like his like actual face, he realized like the reason why he was freaking out is because he realized the monster he was with the mask on. And plus, like I feel like he's nothing without his mask. Like he's so weak without it.
yeah. That does make sense. Yeah. What do you think about Halloween Ends going to streaming and theaters at the same time?
They're doing the same thing with Halloween Kills, so I'm already convinced that's gonna that's probably gonna be just like Firestarter, where it's gonna be like just thrown into the theaters and Peacock on the same day and still turn out to be a terrible movie.
Right.
I'm already convinced like that.
I could.
And you want to know why this did not go to Peacock, like the same day as the theatrical release? Because this was a good movie.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing with Halloween Kills. They put it on Peacock
Yeah.
and streaming, or they put it on Peacock and theaters at the same time. And that was a good
But that-
movie.
It was
wasn't-
good, honestly.
It wasn't that well
was
received,
good.
though.
Yeah, a lot of people did not like Halloween Kills because they were what else were you expecting? You're expecting so much of a freaking story that like could improve the first movie. Like they were just expecting like all improvements over the first Halloween from 2018.
I mean, honestly, the main complaint that I hear is that the characters are just really stupid, and my argument against that is characters are just
That's
as
the
dumb in
point.
Friday the 13th. The characters are just as dumb in Friday the 13th, so I don't.
Exactly, like that's the point. The characters are supposed to be dumb. That's the
Yeah.
whole point. But like,
And
Like,
they're,
all I
they're
was
not
going
kidding
in-
when
like,
they
when
say kills.
yeah,
They're
it
not
lives
kidding
up
when
to
they
the
say
name. That's for
kills.
sure.
Yeah.
It lives up to the name for sure. But like all I was going in just expecting with Halloween Kills was that I just wanted to see Michael Myers murder people, and that's what I got.
Yeah.
And
Also,
I think
the
Halloween.
one
I think
shot
Halloween
that's-
Kills. I think Halloween Kill. Like, sorry to interrupt, but I think Halloween Kills has some of the best kills, no pun intended, of the franchise.
Yeah, it definitely has some of the best. The like specifically the firefighting scene, with
Oh yeah, the firefighter sequence in the first act.
shots, helmet gets back. That was cool.
Yeah, like because he's like when you see him take my hand, and it's like, don't do that, don't do that. Michael's gonna come for you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and then once he just go, and then once the hand comes, and I was like, That's not the firefighter. That's Michael. He basically killed the other
Yeah.
guy. No pun intended. Again, when I say kill, I mean that's why I'm saying no pun intended, because the film is called Halloween Kills.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Oh, what a good movie, man. I mean, I think the reason why I hold it kind of in a more higher standard than most people is because I actually saw it in the movie theater. So
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I didn't.
I
I
have
didn't
It is what it
until HBO.
HBO.
Actually,
Oh, wait, is it on
yeah,
HBO?
it went on
Max?
HBO. Yeah, yeah, it went on HBO.
I did
It
not
also
know
had the
that, 'cause
alternate ending. The alternate ending is
I did not
actually
know
a lot
that,
better than the
'cause-
theatrical.
Oh yeah, I've heard. I saw the alternate ending, and I was like, why didn't they just keep this in the actual movie, dude?
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, I did like
I
Halloween
mean,
Kills,
just
but I'm not.
just the not crazy on it. Or
I'm not looking forward to it, to be honest with you. Like after all the stuff I've been hearing about it, like story wise, I'm like, they are going in some like in the territory of some of the Friday the 13th sequels.
Oh, just wait until
Yeah.
you hear about the Winnie the Pooh horror movie.
all
Like, because seriously, I'm convinced that either it's going to be a person dressed up like Michael Myers, or it's going to be someone that is like possessed by Michael Myers. Like I'm convinced that way.
Yeah.
Like
Honestly,
they're going to
the
go Friday the
trailer-
13th Part 5 route, and then they're probably going to just go, and they're probably just going to take a double twist and then go Jason Goes to Hell. I'm convinced that's what they're going to do.
Oh, that would be interesting. That would be quite.
But that's not what.
interesting.
But that's not what I want for a Halloween movie. I just want to see Michael Myers kill people.
Yeah.
Because I mean, even though this masterpiece doesn't really have much of that, it works because this was the start of the biggest inspiration of the entire slasher genre. Like most horror buffs are inspired. Like most horror filmmakers got inspiration from Halloween. Like that's no question.
Right. Yeah.
And yes, I do have the the Scream Factory 4K. This little hard box.
Yeah. I need to get myself one of those.
But I also do have this crap vest right here, whatever this is, because I like this cover. I'm like, dude,
It's not as good as
cover.
it's not as good as 1 and 2.
I think this movie is absolutely terrible. This movie's so bad. Oh my lord!
It's crazy. It's crazy, but
I think it's terrible.
Kind of good.
Watch it again and think really thoroughly about this one, dude. That's all I'm gonna say. Watch it again and think really thoroughly.
I recently bought it, so I like on Blu-ray, so I might.
Yeah, I think you got the double pack DVD with that and Halloween 2.
Yeah,
Wasn't it?
yeah. That was the
Yeah, I got
that
this.
was the one.
Yeah, I got the Scream Factory 4K that I also switched out the cover with. The
That is a
reversal
really cool cover, though. The original poster is pretty cool.
Yeah, that's also what I did with the first Halloween. I'll show you. I can get a. We can just
Yeah.
compare the two a little bit.
Did you get Halloween 2, or were those the only ones?
I did not get those yet. I mean, I wanted to get those, but now they're sold out on Best Buy. So,
Oh, okay.
because that's how I got this one, and I was like, if I'm gonna get the other ones, I might as well get them off of Best Buy, but they're sold out.
Right, yeah.
Like,
The
you want to know
only-
a Scream? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh, no, you can go ahead first. It's fine.
All right. The only copy of the original Halloween that I own personally is on a VHS tape, so I need to upgrade soon.
Yeah, you need to get to upgrading there, buddy.
Mhm.
But anyways, I was gonna show you a really cool Scream Factory cover that I have. That's Alligator.
Yeah, that one was cool. Yeah.
And you want to know what I did?
You flipped it. That one's also a really cool cover. Honestly,
Yeah, I like doing that
Maybe-
with the Scream Factory 4Ks because that way you don't have to have like just the same slipcover over and over again. You can just alternate the covers.
right? Yeah. They do
But
a really
I don't
good
think
job picking up the artwork.
Yeah, but they're being disappointing with their recent releases like The Craft and Candyman. because they're
Oh,
just the original posters.
yeah, those were kind of disappointing. Yeah.
I
I'm
think
not
they did the same thing
sure
with
what the
Light
fun.
Force. They did the same thing
Yeah,
with
I'm
Light
pretty sure they did
Force.
that. I'm pretty sure they did that. Yeah. I don't know what the Funhouse is gonna look like because I've only seen like what it looks like under the slipcover. I don't know if it's gonna like change on the slipcover or not, but I'm hoping it
I
does
think
change.
I don't know if they did that with Dog Soldiers because I mean, because when I looked at it, it's the theatrical poster for Dog Soldiers.
Oh, I don't know. I don't even know what the theatrical poster for that looks like though. Honestly,
Yeah, I'll have to look it up. But I did want that 4K for Dog Soldiers because I mean, it's a good movie.
the movie looks so goofy.
Like it's a really good werewolf movie.
Yeah, I've been
It's
interested
from the
in
guy that
watching
directed
it.
it's from the guy that directed The Descent.
Yeah, Neil Marshall, right? Neil
Yep,
Marshall.
Neil Marshall.
What else did he
Yep.
direct? I don't remember.
Oh wait, I remember what he directed.
Oh,
The
Hellboy.
crappy Hellboy.
Yep.
Oh my god, I hated that movie.
Hellboy
But
2
that's not
Supremacy.
necessarily like it's not his fault for the reason why the film turned out to be so bad. It's the studio's fault.
Yeah. I love the
'Cause
first two Hellboy movies, though. But actually, that remake was the first of the three that I had seen, and I recently watched the first two, and they're so much better.
I wish Guillermo del Toro would have just done that third movie.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of a shame because I don't think the second one grossed enough.
Well, that's only I think also because Ron Perlman's getting a little bit old.
Yeah, but think about it. At the same time, though, well, Hellboy 2 came out in 2008. They could have made three like in 2010, 2011, 12, something like that. They could have had it out by then, but it's fine.
I'm fine without a third movie, but I mean, I don't know. I just wish they would have done that instead of making a remake.
Right, yeah. So, which Pinocchio are you more excited for? The Disney Pinocchio remake or Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio?
I'm more excited for the Disney one. It actually from the trailer it looks great. I mean, especially with Tom Hanks as Geppetto.
Yeah, I'm hoping he's better than he was in Elvis because he was.
I thought he was great in Elvis, but I mean, yes, I can see what people's problems, but please stop comparing him to Jared Leto in House of Gucci because he's not that over the top.
I wouldn't consider him like down there with Jared Leto. That's kind of a funny comparison. I've never heard that comparison.
That is a terrible comparison. Like I've heard that from a lot of
Yeah.
people saying people were just comparing his performance to Jared Leto's in House of Gucci, not just because of his prosthetic makeups, but the way he talks.
Yeah, I mean, the way he talks is really over the top, but it's not nearly as bad as Jared Leto, from what I know at least. I haven't seen House of Gucci yet.
It's a really good movie, but again, Jared Leto's performance kind of died the film down a little bit for me from actually being a instant classic. But it's still a really good movie.
It's on Prime Video, so I'll have to watch that soon. And so is Licorice Pizza, so I need to get onto those both.
Licorice Pizza is great. I love that movie.
I've heard it's good.
Some of my friends
said behind it though.
I don't know what it is. I think it's the de-aging stuff. I don't know what that is.
I think it's the age gap. Honestly, I think that's mostly what I've heard is the age gap between the two leads.
That doesn't bother me, honestly. That really does not bother me. I don't know.
What was another controversial movie that I was thinking about from last year? Oh, Don't Look Up.
Which one?
Like Don't Look Up. Don't Look Up. One of like the more controversial Best Picture nominees.
I love Don't Look Up. That movie's hilarious.
I don't know. I didn't do it for me, unfortunately. I didn't.
Are you just not like a guy for like political satires? Is that the thing, or is it just not?
I like satire. I like satire a lot. Like trying to think of a satire movie that I watched recently that I like. But I don't think I like. I don't
like political satires.
Political. Right.
So yeah, I don't really think you'd like Vengeance because that's actually a political satire as well. But again,
Yeah.
it's you just got to take it all under consideration. So
Oh, maybe I'm really not because bodies. That's really a satire. That wasn't a good
wait,
movie.
that is that a political? Oh man, like I've
It's
been
it's
like
it's kind of a satire of like just Gen Z people. So
I don't know, man. Like I've from my boys Tyler, Benji, and AJ, they love bodies. But I heard from like one of my friends, like Austin Putnam, he did not like bodies. I think he gave it like a 1 out of 5, and I was
I
like,
gave it a 2.
I'm,
I gave it a 2 out of 5.
but
I
I
didn't
don't know,
like
man.
it.
I'm not really looking forward to watching it after hearing some bad things about it. I thought I heard great things at first, but I was like, after I heard some bad things, I was just like, I don't know, might not be for me.
Yeah, I had heard a lot of like positive ratings. Like a bunch of my like people that I follow on Letterboxd that like are a lot more critical on movies gave it a high rating, and then I watched it and it wasn't great. So
That's what makes me nervous about watching that
sad,
movie.
yeah.
But
Have you seen Eyes Wide
but
Shut before?
I don't remember it very well. If I think I might have seen it, but I don't remember it very well.
Okay, because
Like
I think that's a really good movie. I watched it
I know
recently.
it's a Stanley Kubrick movie with Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman. Like that much I know. I just don't know like the plot very well.
Right, that it's a
But
weird movie, but I loved it. It was a great movie.
yeah, but I think you already know one movie from this year. I keep like continuously recommending to you, and I'm probably not going to stop doing that until you watch it.
Which one's that?
The Bad Guys.
I don't have Peacock Premium, so I can't watch it yet.
Then just buy the movie. That's all you really got to do. Just buy it.
Yeah, I've been wanting to. It keeps going out of stock on Amazon when I feel like buying it. So
I
I don't
think
know.
it's available on Best Buy. I think it's available on Best Buy.
Yeah, I think
But
next
but
time I'll
dude,
probably go to
but dude,
Walmart.
but dude, this is a really nice slipcover for The Bad Guys. It's actually
Yeah,
embossed.
yeah, that is
That's
really
dope.
nice.
But
Hmm.
yeah, I've already seen this movie like 4 times already. I saw this once in theaters and then watched it plenty more times on 4K. This is just a
I
movie. This really just feels like a movie that's made for me.
right,
Like,
yeah.
and like, dude, the casting is just on point. I mean, you got Sam Rockwell voicing the wolf right here, dude. Sam Rockwell. Like,
Hmm.
even if Sam Rockwell's in a bad movie, you still have to commend him for making at least a good performance. Like,
We got some comments in the
I know I'll get to
chat.
that in just a
Yeah,
second.
Jared and then
See,
Joey's movie blog.
what's up, Jared? Just got done watching Black Lagoon episode 16. Nice. Okay, I'll see you in a minute there, Joey. Still the best. I forgot about that watch along we were planning on doing for the Bad Guys. But Jared, I'll hit you up on that when we get to it.
Trying to think.
But I don't know, man. Because let's see, because I think we also got let's see, we got Aquafina that voices the hacker tarantula.
Yeah, I've seen
She's
plenty of.
hilarious in this movie. She's
Yeah,
hilarious,
I've seen plenty
and I'm
of
not gonna
clips that
lie,
she does look pretty funny in that.
like because when they were doing they were trying to steal the golden dolphin at the Samaritan Awards.
Hmm.
So basically she's hacking in that little office right there, and she like try rebooting it. Oh my gosh, she fixed it. Really? No. Like I don't understand like why people think she's not funny. Like she is funny. Like
Yeah, she is kind of funny and stuff. Like
I mean
Shang-Chi, she was pretty funny.
I loved her in Shang-Chi. She was hilarious in Shang-Chi.
Yeah,
But I think she's like a little bit more tamed in the Bad Guys, just a little bit. She doesn't like go more so over the top with her style of comedy, but she
right.
is funny.
See, I have such a big like list of newer movies that I need to get on uh Blu-ray slash DVD slash 4K. Like Doctor Strange 2, I gotta get Sonic 2, Bad Guys, what else? Uh I'm trying to think what else. I got Scream a
Um,
while ago, but I'm saving it for October to watch.
Uncharted.
The Lost City. I gotta get the Lost City.
I don't think you just heard what I said.
Uncharted. Yep.
Suck
That's
it
why
up.
that's why I was coughing. That's why I was coughing.
I'm sorry, dude. I really like Uncharted. It's a good movie.
I don't. I'm sorry.
I
This
don't
is
know,
so
man. Like,
bland to me.
are you a huge like geek of the games?
No,
Or
I don't. I don't own a PlayStation 4, so
but have you seen
I
like
don't
any
play
like
the
of the
games.
any gameplay of the Uncharted games?
Very little. Very very little.
Oh yeah. What's up, Jared?
What's up?
So yeah, we were just talking a little bit about Uncharted. You've seen Uncharted, right?
Yeah.
You think?
All right.
That's good. I think you gave it a 3.5, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm on a lonely island, man.
Well, I don't know, man. I really like it. I mean, I see it for its problems, but I mean, I didn't have too many issues with it. I liked it enough. Like, but I will say that Tom Holland was definitely miscast to play as Nathan Drake. But
Right? Yeah. If they were actually going game accuracy, Mark Wahlberg should have been the pick. Like he looks like Sully in the
yeah, he
or
really
not
does.
Sully, not Sully.
Nathan Drake.
Nathan, yeah, Nathan.
Yeah. Let's Lura King's in here. What's up, dude?
Oh,
Did you switch your
what was it?
I do not.
haven't switched? Go ahead.
I don't hear him. Like,
Yeah, he's muted on here.
yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Another
still
movie
have
I
to
need to
change.
get.
Can you hear me?
Oh yeah.
Oh, there you
Yeah,
are.
so-
Now there you are. What's up, dude?
Oh yeah, yeah. I got my AirPods in, so I wasn't sure if it was working or not.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yep, just alphabetizing the movie collection. So I said, let me
Oh.
hop on here real quick.
I hate alphabetizing so much.
Yeah,
Well,
after I got done, since because they were in randomized order when I did the collection, like I had to look through them and see, like, okay, they go here, they go here, they go here.
Yeah,
Right.
and I mean,
Yeah.
dude, I've got over 1,000 titles, and
I've got
the
over
worst
1,000.
Yeah, you
part,
got.
Well, actually,
yeah,
I got
the
two
worst
rooms.
part,
Go
the worst
ahead,
part is I go through them, and I grab all, like, for example, all the A's, and then I get to like G, and I realize there's a bunch of A's I missed.
Yeah, that's what happens with me as well.
Oh, that's
I have
Yeah.
like 2 rooms scattered filled with movies because I just run out of room so fast. It's not even funny. Like I'll get a pile of like 10 and throw them onto my shelves in the one room, and then the next thing I know, it's like filled within 6 weeks or something like that.
wow.
Yep.
Like anytime, like I know that something's coming in the mail, I always just I go to my shelf and I move the thing over so that way I can just put it right in and like once I get it, you know, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
because I'm gonna be removing my Blu-ray for 310 to Yuma off of my shelf since I'm actually getting the Steelbook in a couple of
Okay.
days because I did pre-order it.
Right. Yeah.
Such a dope Steelbook, dude. I love that Steelbook.
Yeah. That does look really
Dude,
nice.
it reminds me of the YouTube thumbnails. How everyone likes to outline their face. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I don't know. I like it, but I don't love it per se.
Like, what do you think of the Warrior Steelbook?
That one was nice. See, that one was a little better looking, even though they were outlined. It did look pretty nice. The one I didn't like was Universal Soldiers. I didn't care for.
I didn't
that
like
too
the.
much.
It looks cool, but I mean, I don't feel like I'm gonna get that because I already have the movie on 4K. I found it for like $5 used, at a pawn shop
Yeah.
with the slipcover, I'm like, that's good enough for me. I don't feel like I really need to even get the steelbook. But unless
Yeah.
like I feel like the devil in my wallet is literally just gonna be like, buy the steelbook, buy the steelbook, and I'm like,
Well,
no, get out. I
Do
don't.
you have
I
it
don't
in
really.
4K?
Yeah, I have the 4K. Like I just said that I have the
No problem.
4K.
Oh, I didn't know if
Yeah.
it was a Blu-ray or 4K.
No, I got the here. Let me hold on a second. I'm gonna go grab it really quick.
I can't see anything, but just letting you know. I'm like on the other side. My room's on my phone's on the charger. Why? But yeah, it was a good deal. $5 with the slip. Can't go wrong.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is a good deal. So for me, it depends on how I get it, because if I got it on just normal Blu-ray, I probably wouldn't get the steelbook. But if the steelbook was the first copy that I found of the movie, then I'd probably get it because I want to watch the movie. But
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is the here's the slip. Which I actually kind of do like this slip a little bit better than the steelbook.
I've never seen it.
yeah, I haven't either.
It's a guilty pleasure, to be honest. Like it's one of Roland Emmerich's earlier movies.
It's not a
Yes,
disaster.
yes,
movie,
that
though, is
that Roland Emmerich, the hypocrite.
Nah.
So
it? It's not a
anyone
disaster
wanna-
movie, though, is it?
No, it's not. It's actually it's a sci-fi action movie.
Hmm.
Because I think it's Dolph Lundgren and Jean-Claude Van Damme that are basically they're killed in Vietnam, and then 25 years later they're brought for a secret government program, and they become super soldiers.
That's cool.
I mean,
It
it's
sounds like a
interesting
good
sounding.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I mean, this is definitely a 90s movie for sure. You can tell.
Yeah, it does. It does look like that. It kind of
Yeah.
Like just look at just look at Jean-Claude Van Damme and Dolph Lundgren, dude. Look at them.
I wouldn't watch
Terminator
that
knockoffs.
and expect it to be like good or anything. I think it's probably cheesy, if not anything. But
It is
Look like-
definitely cheesy. I mean,
They look like knockoff Terminator action figures.
oh yeah, because of the way they look right here.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know what Roland Emmerich was going for though, because these guys are literally Terminator super soldiers. Like I would call them Terminator soldiers. How's that?
Yeah, that I mean, that kind of describes what I was thinking, yeah.
Like I would take out the Universal part of it, and I would put in Terminator soldier. But
Make
Dude,
it a
I'm-
prequel to Terminator Salvation.
what I also realized doing this, I've like there's so many movies. I'm like, why the hell do I even have this, bro? Like
what's one of those movies that you don't know why you own it?
The Wreck one.
like P.S. I Love You and like Paul. Like, bro, I ain't never gonna
Wait,
watch those
Paul?
Paul's pretty
Yeah,
That's a good movie.
good. Yeah, Paul's
it is
pretty
good,
fun.
but like it. I love Seth Rogen and Nick Frost and Simon
Simon
Pegg.
Pegg.
But I'm not gonna say it's bad because it isn't. It's just not as good as his other ones. I don't find that one very rewatchable for some reason.
Right.
I understand that for sure, but
yeah.
Like his other
Paul's
three,
pretty good,
the
though.
Cornetto trilogy, I can watch all of those over and over again. No problem.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, for me, the World's End is probably like the least rewatchable of those three, but Hot Fuzz and Shaun of the Dead are like perfect movies.
Yep.
I pretty much I love pretty much all of Edgar Wright's movies. I think I gave all those a 5 out of 5. I think.
Like-
But I mean,
Another one here I have like Puerto Ricans in Paris. Like, bro, I don't even know.
let's see, I gotta guess here.
The one movie
Joey,
Hello.
what's up, Joey?
Nothing
The one
much.
movie
How's
that
it going?
the one movie that I
It's
own that I
going
still
good.
don't understand that I own is the Requiem.
Hey, I got a good
On
idea.
What's that?
Make a movie about an Italian man just walking around and he's insulting all different Italians. And the co-star be Jared Leto.
Yo, dude, like wouldn't that be something? Just to have like multiple CGI Jared Leto's just going around insulting each other.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
That would be great.
It's Morbin time.
None of that, please. No.
No
Ah.
Morbius jokes.
I hate.
What you thought
Wait, Joey,
of
you
my
hate
post?
Morbius too?
Oh, I haven't seen Morbius, but the jokes, I hate them.
Those jokes just cross the line, dude. I'm just like, okay, there's like, dude, you're stealing off of Power Rangers at this point.
My favorite thing about it is the fact that the Morbin time jokes basically gaslit Sony into the movie flopping twice.
Let's just say the
Now,
grossing estimate of the movie equals $1 billion.
yeah.
There we go with the Morbius jokes. They're
$1 more billion.
unescapable. They're unescapable. We've done it to
Morbius
ourselves.
sucks, dude. That movie sucks so bad.
It's horrendous.
Yeah.
It's not going to stop
is.
me from
I-
trashing on it.
I'm not gonna stop trashing on it either. It's my least favorite movie of the year.
Yeah.
I didn't
Just-
see it because like the trailers just made it look like a rehash of Venom.
Yeah,
And it was pretty much
kinda
mismarketed
did, yeah.
because they removed some stuff out of the movie that they marketed in the trailers, like
Did they
the
re-edit the
Spider-Man
trailers for
poster that was in the background. They removed that from the movie.
Did they re-edit the
Like, it-
trailers from that or no?
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
'Cause, like when I last saw the trailer, like it didn't even like they had like a little Spider-Man poster saying like murderer on there, but it's not seen in the film at all. So they completely mismarketed that.
No, I'm pretty sure they actually, like, once it released a home video, they changed the trailer. Like, Michael Keaton's not in the trailer anymore. They took out a couple things. I forget.
I didn't even bother
everything they
staying.
took
Like
out,
I saw the
but-
film in theaters, and I did not stay for the post-credit scene whatsoever. I did not stay.
Oh yeah,
I really
Dude,
did not care.
I've
the first
seen
time I
those
watched it, I didn't
scenes.
either.
You would probably
I seen it.
even like it worse if you saw those scenes, though.
Yeah, I probably would have. Like, I think probably those scenes would have made me give the film a 0% because right now I have it at a 1%. I can give it 0, but again, that first transformation sequence with Morbius was actually pretty cool. I like that transformation sequence, but
That's worth 1%.
Well, that's
the
more
rest of the
credit
film
than I can
sucks.
give it. I
That's
can't
the
even
only
give it
credit
that.
like that's the only thing I even like about that movie. I think that was cool enough, but then the movie just falls flat on its face, and it's just like, where are you going?
Honestly, I think that the movie's a lot more entertaining.
Straight to
than
the
I
Walmart
Say
bargain
The
bin.
Adventures of
Pretty much,
I
yeah.
think
That's what
Morbius-
that movie is.
Yeah, it is. I think Morbius is just a lot more entertaining than the other dumpster fire movies from this year, like Chicken Hair, what is the Chicken Hair, the Hamster of Darkness, or whatever.
That
That
exists.
That
I've
sounds
never
like
heard of
garbage.
that.
Yes, it's a Netflix movie.
See, there's
And then-
there's a difference with that though. Just by hearing the name, I pretty much know that's shit.
Yeah,
Where's
like,
Morbius?
like I've seen plenty.
I
I'm
mean-
gonna go to my letterbox on my iPad really quick. I'm gonna take a look and see some of the Netflix joints I've watched this year because like I've seen like about 120 movies from this year in total, but like
Mhm.
I'm just gonna see what I got like for
Well-
Netflix movies because there's been a lot of bad ones.
Believe it or not, I was excited for Morbius when the trailer came out when it was announced.
Why do I not even seem
definitely-
surprised that you said that?
Yeah, I mean, no, it didn't look too bad by the trailer. I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean they
I had hope.
But again,
for
though,
it.
I felt like it. But again, though, I felt like it. Like from the trailers, it kind of blowed its load because,
Yeah,
like, that's what Sony's doing these days. They're just blowing their load with trailers.
Yeah, no,
I
they're
saw-
they're
I'm a-
essentially they're
I mean,
lying to us.
we're lucky. we're lucky that they didn't show Toby and Andrew in the No Way Home trailers.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
but
agree.
we all knew that was coming. Let's be honest. We
Like,
all
I
knew
didn't
that
think
was coming.
To be honest with you, I didn't see that coming. But
Yeah,
I mean-
see the
don't know.
Netflix
It's
stuff
the
they got.
worst kept. It's the worst kept secret ever that they were.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah,
Yeah, I get
I
that.
knew they were. I knew they were gonna be in it like 5 months before it actually came out.
Yeah.
If you saw, there was a trailer that released in Brazil, and it was very
Halloween.
poorly edited. In that one scene where through Spider-Man land, you could see one of the characters kicking another character, kicking the
That was
lizard,
in
the-
but he wasn't
that was in
actually
the-
there.
American trailer, wasn't it?
Yep.
No, I think that
That
was the
was
one
it.
from Brazil.
That's from Brazil.
No,
No,
remember
it was
I
also-
remember the lizard getting kicked. I remember the lizard getting kicked in one of the trailers that I saw. I didn't
Yeah.
see
Brazil
it,
trailer.
like, Brazilian
Yeah.
trailer.
Yeah. Anyways, I was going through the Netflix movie. So we had Hustle, which was awesome. Great,
That was
great
great.
Adam Sandler movie.
I saw that in
Um,
theaters.
That one does.
Oh,
look
really? Nice.
Yeah.
Did they do
Um,
like a small release of that? Because I didn't. I
Yeah,
didn't
Yeah, I think
they
it was
did.
a limited release in theaters. Like it was just a limited theater release.
Yeah,
That one
let's
does
see.
What
look
else did they do
good.
that with? I don't remember.
Yeah, let's see.
they did that with
The
Grey
Gray
Man.
Man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Gray Man.
Jackass 4.5 was a Netflix exclusive movie.
No, actually, it's not.
they never-
It was just put on there.
Yeah, they never
Really?
labeled it as a Netflix
Yeah, So-
exclusive.
I think it might get released on Blu-ray or something. Mainly
I
because
hope it
it's not an exclusive. It straight up doesn't like it premiered on Netflix, but it's not what's it, original.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
let's,
it doesn't
because
even-
let's
it
see.
even says, like, on Netflix. It even
Yeah.
says on Netflix.
It
like,
didn't
in
say
the
only
corner
on
of the
Netflix, which I find
posters.
weird.
Yeah, it didn't
usually
say
on the
that 'cause
posters it
it's
has
not-
the Netflix. It has the Netflix symbol.
Yeah,
on the
because like
corner of
let's
the
see what else we
poster.
got. Because let's see, we also had we had Spiderhead, which is a that is a Netflix exclusive movie.
Yeah, and it has the
That one
the
sucked.
corner- the thing on the corner.
I like Spiderhead. I
one
thought that was
was-
pretty good.
That one was okay.
Dude, I couldn't finish that. That Gray Man. I turned
the
those
Adam
off.
Project. The Adam Project, that was good.
Adam Project
That
is so
sucked.
good.
No, y'all tripping.
I thought
I
it was
really
just
didn't like
Get
that.
out of here,
okay.
man. The Adam Project was good.
I thought it was just okay.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm with
Joey,
him.
you're good on that. I was talking about this dude on the very bottom right corner.
dude.
You tripping, dude?
No. I genuinely like. I love Ryan Reynolds. Don't get me wrong. Ryan
And
Reynolds,
kick him out.
he's funny as hell. But
Dude, like
But
if you love Ryan Reynolds, then why didn't you like the Adam Project? Did you like Free Guy?
dude, okay, and I'll say what I said when it came out. I'm tired of multiverse shit. I'm tired of time travel junk. You know, we have so many movies that have to do with time travel, multiverse, that have come
Pick 'em
out
out.
with the big trend ever since
Yeah,
Spider-Man.
That is the big trend, though.
So yeah, I mean everything, everywhere, all at once. There's multiple movies that have come out within the last few years.
I mean, everything
And-
everywhere all at once is
I don't
great.
really like multiverse
Yeah,
movies, but I thought everywhere, like everything everywhere all at once was actually pretty
The-
good.
Yeah, everything,
Yeah,
everywhere,
the
all at
thing
once
that they're
is
banking
phenomenal.
on, though, the one
Yeah,
original
yeah.
thing about that movie is that it's a multiverse movie with Ryan Reynolds in it, so they're gonna bank.
Well,
Yeah,
You know
and like
what?
they
The
have
only-
they have the kid that was later on in freaking Secret Headquarters, which was god awful in my opinion. I thought that film was terrible.
Yeah,
I don't really
He's
like
awesome.
I
Also,
didn't see that.
Isn't
That's
he
mainly
playing Percy Jackson?
I
Yeah.
think he was.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
he
he
was
was.
cast to play as Percy Jackson at one point. I don't remember that though, but I think he was.
I
But,
think-
let's
They,
see.
yeah, they announced
I-
that as they announced
when
Michael
that-
Jackson.
when that came out though, that was kind of like when Spider-Man: No Way Home's hype was starting to driddle down a little bit, and everything, everywhere, all at once was coming out, and there was an obvious better time travel movie out at that time, and
I'm kind of getting tired of just like all these sci-fi.
Like they're just running out of ideas at this point.
They're
like
just
with
like
time
Oh,
travel
yeah.
stuff.
every like movie is either like a sci-fi movie or just like an action movie. Like the only
So-
like I think that Nope is
And
like
that's-
that's the reason why it's like probably is my favorite movie of the year is because like it was just different. I mean, I did enjoy movies like Bullet Train, but it's just that there's not. I feel like the only good movies that come out are probably just indie films.
That's what
I can see that in
people
some
wanna
ways.
see,
I
though,
mean-
is action movies. So
I
that's how
un-
they're gonna bang.
I
Yeah, because I don't-
understand what you're
because-
saying with indie movies, but a lot of times they don't land, like more or less.
Like one's
And-
like okay, let's go around the group here a little bit. I'll select one person to go. Name one indie film that does not land for you. Or we're gonna start with. We'll start with Jared. just one indie film that you watched and you did not like at all.
The Pursuit.
The Pursuit.
Yeah.
Isn't that from Lionsgate?
Yeah. That came out this year.
Would you guys consider Lionsgate an indie studio though? Because I wouldn't. Personally.
I mean, they distribute.
I'm trying to think.
A24 movies, don't they?
Yeah, A20. Yeah, they do distribute A24.
What Pursuit
I'm trying to think
wasn't. Pursuit was one of those like straight to DVD Dollar Tree titles or Walmart titles.
Oh,
I'm sure it was. I mean,
I haven't seen
I'm
it.
looking at other indie film. Crimes of the Future. That did not land for me at all. That's actually an indie movie.
No, yeah, that didn't for me either.
I did not like
No,
Crimes of
but-
the Future. I thought that film was terrible.
There were.
Oh, I got
Dash Cam.
one.
Dash Cam's another one.
Dash
Dash Cam.
I was about to say that.
Oh
Say
yeah.
that. Dash Cam was bad.
Dash Cam was horrible. Oh my god,
Nah.
dude, that was so.
Is it
that was
bad?
So,
Is it
it's
bad? I wanna see
terrible,
that.
dude. It's so terrible.
Dude, I
forgot
would
the
watch
name
that.
of the
Don't.
movie, but it had well, whatever you want to call him, Walt Jr. Flynn from Breaking Bad. He's starred in so many
I know what you're talking about.
indie- Yeah, R.J. Mitty. He has starred in like so many indie films that they don't really like. They're not really the best, but I would say that he is a great actor. I mean, definitely.
It's
Oh my
it's
god.
a case of them not having the script they deserve. And
Like
What was I-
Mitty, he just doesn't really get like the roles that he deserves.
Well-
really, I think that he's an underrated actor.
what? I was talking about something today actually. And I was saying how the actor wasn't Thor Love and Thunder. I was talking about
Oh yeah,
how
that's a great
Christian
indie-
Bale. No. That's not an indie film. It's a Marvel movie. But
Yeah.
I was okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, but I was talking about Christian Bale. He's a phenomenal actor. He's in so many
Yes.
notable movies. He is one of the greats. He will be one of the greats if he's not already.
But
And
I
he's
don't think-
thrown in this. He's thrown in this Marvel movie with a script that doesn't do himself justice, and it brings himself down. It doesn't bring him up. It brings him down.
People are saying
And
it felt wasted in that.
He was
yeah,
good in
I
the
he
disagree.
was
movie.
definitely wasted.
He was
I
good
100%
in
disagree.
the movie.
I
but
disagree. I love
He
Christian
was
Bale
kind of
in,
wasted,
Love
but he
and
was
Thunder.
good in the movie. He was good in the
I
movie,
thought
but
he
he was
was
kind of wasted.
Terrible.
But I mean, like I said, I literally hate Marvel films. I take honestly like the new Minions movie over any Marvel film. Like
That wasn't that bad. That
No,
new Minions.
no. I would not do that.
Dude, I literally just
Sorry,
watched
dude.
that
Any
the other
Marvel
day.
film?
That was
Look,
pretty good.
I was not.
Minions was fine, but I mean, I like.
Minions was okay. It's probably because like every single saw it so many times in the theater because that's literally the only thing that my friends wanted to watch. Like, can we just not see like something besides Minions? I'd
Well,
Like, dude, like
Marvel-
why would they just want to go see like just
It's
Minions
because, like,
over and
usually
over?
People are just like, I don't know,
Like, they're-
people my age are just not like they don't really have the best taste.
Like
in
they just
film.
look at films like Minions and they're just like, oh, hey, that's the greatest thing in the world. Well, let's just go watch that over and over
that
again.
Just makes me
Yeah, and-
mad. It's just like,
Like, bro, like
Yeah.
just
Well-
go watch something else, man. Like, just treat yourself a little bit. Like, watch
I-
something like Nope. Nope is a good one.
see,
that.
I
yeah,
might
that's
be in the
definitely
I
one
might
of
be in
more-
the minority here, and I probably will be. But I'm pretty tired of Marvel movies. I love Marvel. Don't get me wrong.
I hate
I love the characters.
I love what
I
they did
love
with
some
prior
of the
to
past
Endgame.
movies. Yeah. And I don't know if I put out a podcast today, and we were talking about Phase 4, and throughout that whole thing, I was really just kind of thinking to myself, "Damn, they've been going downhill ever since Black Widow." And
Quality's dropped at least
What-
like 99%.
yeah,
Yeah,
And
the
I mean-
quality's definitely dropping. They're just wanting to
Yeah.
just crank out more movies. But I mean,
yeah,
I'm not trying to say that I'm like hating on them recently because I've really liked a lot of their past projects as they've done with Phase 4. Like I loved Shang-Chi, I loved Eternals, and I love No Way Home.
It's not
But I'm
going
not- but I'm-
anywhere though. That's what I don't really.
Yeah,
like.
that's the problem. They're not really going anywhere. They're just wanting to throw in multiverse stuff. That's all they're doing now.
They're
I'm
just
not like
pushing
the biggest
quantity.
fan of comic book films. It's probably like my least favorite genre. I mean,
Yeah.
like, usually if I'm taking comic book films, I'll probably like do the ones that are like not like Marvel or DC. So like V for Vendetta, Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
V for Vendetta is actually DC.
Yeah.
That is DC, but it's not like part of like the DCEU is what he's trying to talk. Is like what he's
Yeah.
trying
Yeah.
to mention. Like
Yeah.
Like big
or
franchises.
heck,
that
even
was-
like the Punisher. The Punisher's a Marvel film, but it's not technically part of the MCU.
Yeah.
If you're wanting a good one that's not really like part of the big franchises, watch Watchmen. Fantastic movie.
Watchmen's fantastic.
Yes.
Another. Have you guys ever seen Super?
Yes.
Never seen it.
I've heard of it.
no. Mm-mm.
That is.
It is.
I've wanted to watch it. I've never seen it.
Top
That's
three
the one
comic
James Gunn
book
movie I
film.
haven't seen
That
yet.
is that movie
Same here.
is hilarious. It is. It's also
But
not just
We're
like as
gonna
a
look
comedy
here.
film. It's actually a good drama in ways.
a
we
good
got some
superhero
comments
movie
in
that's
the
not I'll get to those in just a minute. But I'm thinking
Alright.
like good comic book movies that are not like well, obviously V for Vendetta, the Punisher. There was one other one that I had
okay.
like right on the tip of my tongue, but I kept forgetting about it.
Kick Ass.
Thank
Yeah,
you, Kick-Ass.
Kick-Ass.
Yes, Kick-Ass is awesome.
Great movie. Two is
Yeah,
not
I
as
really
good,
like
but
that
get back
still
to the,
decent.
I was gonna get back to the Punisher.
Have y'all
Like
checked
Thomas
out the,
Jane was was like at first the Punisher, but then the film bombed so hard, even though they made a sequel, which is Punisher Warzone.
They
But they
recasted
like,
it, though, didn't
who
they?
did they
that
cast as the
Steelbook
Punisher in this
looks
one?
Great though. The Steelbook. Have you guys?
They had
For
Yeah,
Rob.
that-
yeah,
that
for
was
Punisher
great.
Warzone. I want that steal for Punisher Warzone. This time they had Ray Stevenson play as
I gotta
the
get that.
Punisher.
Yes, I
But,
gotta get that the Warrior Steelbook because I
War-
love
dude, that
boxing.
steelbook is
And that's
Yeah,
your
I
second
want-
favorite movie now because I love boxing movies. I just love boxing as like a whole but Rocky is I really like them. The films got cornier as they went on. I feel like the only
yeah, that's
Rocky
for sure.
2,
But
like I think like Rocky 3 is probably when they started to get corny. Then like when they made Rocky Balboa, it just started to get like better.
yeah, for sure.
The Creed
Let's
films are actually pretty good too.
all right, let's hit the comments.
I've got two
What's a director
answers for
that
this one.
Right.
Oh no, that
what's a
one's
director
easy.
that you think has gotten worse over the years?
That M. Night Shyamalan.
Yeah, Shyamalan.
Shyamalan,
Yeah.
yeah, I can agree
I didn't
with.
think
But I mean,
about
he's
Shyamalan,
been
but
coming back for me personally. He's been making a comeback, but I mean, I will agree with that.
Old kind of derailed it.
I
Yeah.
liked Old. I'm sorry, I liked it.
I still haven't.
I liked it too.
I still haven't seen Glass or the Village, or not the Village, the Visit. But I love
The Visit's
Split.
actually pretty good. A lot of people said that was his return to form before Split. That's a good movie.
Visit's pretty good.
Sequels that you like that most people hate.
Probably.
Resident Evil Apocalypse.
Oh
Okay,
yeah, that's a
nice.
great movie. That's actually a great movie.
I love Resident Evil Apocalypse. That actually feels like a proper adaptation of the games.
For me,
What's-
I'd say
what's one that I watched recently?
the any of the like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle like movies like from the 90s.
I don't like.
Second one.
I hate the
second
Michael
one.
Bay movies. I do not like the Michael Bay movies at all.
I
think
do
they're-
not.
They're both terrible.
I think they are. And
They're
I
both
really
terrible.
Another like good example of like directors that have gotten worse over the years is Michael Bay.
Well, he didn't direct those movies. He produced them.
He just produced like the Transformer movies.
I think,
And I
Ambulance
think he
is
did make
probably-
a
like, from what I
I-
hear, Ambulance is like a
And
step back. into that
Ambulance is
direction.
his best film in a long time. I'll say that.
I miss like, what was that one that he made? Had Sean Connery in it.
The Rock.
Yes, that
The
one.
Rock was great, but then after like The Last Night, I thought he was gonna make a good movie again, but then he comes out with freaking Six Underground, and that movie was garbage. I hated that
Oh,
movie,
was
and then he
okay.
comes out with
I'm not the
Ambulance, which was
biggest
way
fan
better.
of, like, I'm not the biggest fan of like modern action movies. I mean, Uncharted and like Top Gun were good, but they're like
Dude,
just
Top
like,
Gun Maverick is fantastic. Love that movie.
I prefer Nope.
Ooh.
I disagree. I think Top Gun Maverick is the best film of the year.
I don't
It's
know.
my
man.
number
It kind of
Bullet
makes
Train
sense though
was
because it's,
Bullet
Action-
Train was
action
actually
movies this year just
surprisingly
have
good,
such
but
a
I wouldn't
bigger
say, like,
scope.
it's definitely
Wait, what'd you say,
the
Joey?
best, but
Top Gun's my number 3 of the year.
What's your number
what
Yeah,
one?
it's
other
same
two
for
are-
me actually.
what are the two that are beating it out for you?
The Batman comes in at number 2, and then my number 1 is Everything Everywhere All at Once.
This is my
Same
top
ranking.
3. Like, this is my top 3.
Black
The Batman's at number 3. At number 3, number 2 is the Black Phone,
Black
and then number
Phone.
1's Top Gun.
Here's mine.
The Black Phone has just been growing on me every single time that I've even thought about it and viewed it. It's a great movie. Have you seen it, Joey?
Yes. I think it is a very good horror movie.
I don't understand
very
some of the hate that movie's been getting. I don't understand it.
Wait,
like,
what hate?
People
what
just
hate
like
is
ever
it
just
in?
been saying, like they're just saying like it's a very basic horror film. Like that's the whole point. That's Scott Derrickson for you. Like he can make basic horror films, but make it his own.
Yeah.
That's
It
Scott
was
Derrickson. You're like, what?
It was effective.
It was.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it may
was
feel
Sinister.
derivative to other like horror classics from like back in the 70s, but it makes sense for this movie because it's directed by a guy who's really capable of horror. That's Scott Derrickson.
I'm gonna
'Cause, I
say
mean-
right now, I've not been watching movies lately. I've just been watching TV shows. I've been actually.
Because let's see,
I don't believe- I
because
don't
let's see. I'm
believe
looking
on
at like I'm looking at Scott Derrickson's filmography. Most of it's pretty strong. Like he did obviously Sinister, Doctor Strange, obviously like I said, The Black Phone, The Exorcism of Emily Rose, which I think is criminally underrated. No one talks about that movie. That's actually a good Exorcist type of movie.
Oh, and going back to the directors that kind of have gotten worse over the years, I think George Miller has gotten kind of worse.
Oh
I mean,
yeah, George Miller. I didn't think about that. I mean,
3,000. Yeah.
oh, that's
3,000
right. I
Years of
forgot. He came out
Longing,
with 3,000 Years of Longing. I've heard that was terrible.
Happy Feet. Happy Feet.
Happy Feet was not bad. That's a childhood movie for me.
I don't know. I
So
the
I mean,
animation's terrible, but it's uncanny.
but I've
Uh,
heard 3,000.
the
I heard
Twilight
3,000 Years of
Zone-
Longing was terrible.
Yeah, it's not a
Twilight
good
Zone
movie.
movie.
That's not a good movie.
So,
Uh,
but like and I forgot that Scott Derrickson. Like, if anybody has seen any of the Hellraiser movies, fun fact for you: the 5th movie, Hellraiser Inferno, was actually directed by Scott Derrickson.
Yeah.
Some people did not. Some people don't know that. Some people don't know that's actually directed by Scott Derrickson.
That was his first movie, though, wasn't it? As well. Like,
I
not
think
his
it
first
was,
short,
yeah,
but-
actually. But that was actually like his first feature-length movie, and then he went on to do Emily Rose, then The Day the Earth Stood Still. Then he did Sinister, which got him actually more on the map because nobody noticed like how good of a scary film director he was because of Sinister.
And
So
Chris Jordan's question: Have you seen RRR? I haven't seen it yet. It's on my Netflix watch list though.
I've heard good things about it, but it's just not
Yeah.
one that's like on my priority list at the moment.
I
I
want
wanna watch it.
at some point.
I want to watch
But
it.
it's
because
3
just so
hours long.
insane. Yeah, it's 3 hours.
long.
3 hours,
I
like
gotta
7
get the
minutes
time to
long.
watch it. Like, it wasn't like it's not like the Batman one, like where I can just sit down and watch it, and it'll just breeze by for me.
Right. I'm gonna try and
Because
watch
that movie does breeze
Lightyear
by
tomorrow.
pretty well.
I'm gonna try and watch Lightyear tomorrow. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm hoping to be
I
able
think
to
it's
watch
good.
it sometime.
I like it. I like Lightyear. I'm looking at some other movies from this year. One that I think it's I mean, I definitely understand some of the hate because it's really strange. Men from Alex Garland.
I have
Yeah,
not
it's-
seen that one yet.
Some people like
It was.
I've seen some people
It
give
was
it
okay.
like 1 star because they say, "Oh, the message is hammered in too much." Like, "Oh, men are bad." No, I don't get that at all. Like, don't just look at the film from the viewpoint of its message. Like, at least try to give the film credit for at least like having balls for it being so strange and different.
Yeah, you've got a point. Yeah,
Because I don't get I understand some people's hate towards that, but when you just look at it from the freaking message, that's not saying anything.
Well, like when it comes to like social commentary in movie, it's like the goal of social commentary in movies should be to
not be
make
over
well, you
exaggerated
have
or
to
whatever.
make your audience think and not preach to them.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, the message for men like saying like all men like most men are bad. I mean, that didn't really bother me like the way that Alex Garland was using the message. I mean, he was doing it and I could get why people say that he's trying to hammer it in, but that's kind of his style, I guess, if I can really say so myself.
Well, like when you watch something like the 2019 remake of Black Christmas, it basically just feels like somewhat.
bringing up that
Yeah,
movie
the
makes me
social
throw up in my
commentary of
mouth.
that film was terrible, but
Well, like it feels like that the screenwriter was having an argument on Twitter and then decided, "Hey, let's make a movie." And
yeah, but that film was completely rushed in production. Like,
yeah.
because I think they announced the film in June of 2019, and then little did I know it comes out in December of 2019. So they completely rushed production on that movie, and you watch the film and it feels so rushed.
Yeah.
But I mean, I still kind of enjoyed it. I mean, I mildly enjoyed the film. I mean, I understand the hate. But
Like when I think of that movie, it just like throw up in my mouth. Is terrible.
It's my least
I think
favorite
it's fine.
remake.
Honestly, I can relate to that.
But yeah, movies and trends. I was like my son Letterboxd, but I just saw your rating for The Lost City. Good job, my man.
Thanks, bro. That's a good movie.
4 out of 5, dude.
And
good stuff.
Yeah, solid movie. Chris
Wait,
Jordan's
Joey,
comment,
have you seen The Lost
Peacemaker.
City?
Me?
Yeah.
I have not seen it yet.
Watch it on Prime Video. Watch it on Prime Video.
I don't
It's
really
good.
like it.
Shaking my head.
Comment in the
Shaking
chat.
my
Watch
head.
Peacemaker.
You know what? Actually, now that we're kind of talking about The Lost City, I think I might watch this after we're done.
Watch it again. It's
I
so
really
good.
want to watch it again, though. It's such a good movie.
I just
It
don't
was-
know if
I think it was all right, just like 6 out of 10 probably. I just thought it was boring at some parts.
Have you guys seen Peacemaker, the show?
I
Yep,
have.
Peacemaker.
Really enjoy it.
Yeah,
Good stuff, man. I love Peacemaker. I mean,
My only issue, so it was coming out as the same time as Book of Boba Fett, but then
it
Book of
surpassed
Boba
Book of
Fett.
Boba Fett.
Well, like Book of Boba Fett, like was the complete wrong way to structure everything, and then this show, like,
just came out of nowhere.
yeah, like that's why I still haven't watched Book of Boba Fett, nor do I plan to be honest. Like, I really don't plan to watch it.
watch episode 5
And
because
6. And 6.
Yeah,
because-
I think I'll just,
Yeah.
I think I'll take your guys' word for it and just watch episodes 5 and 6 and then just say, oh my god, it's actually really good. But then
if you like,
but then look at people just like typing in the comments and being like, why haven't you watched the first 4 episodes? And I'm like, I don't care to, so shut up.
yeah,
It's just
if you like the Mando show, then you'll like episode 5 and 6.
I've seen the first episode, the first season of The Mandalorian. Just haven't gotten around to season 2 yet.
Oh, season 2 is so good.
I've
You
been
gotta
hearing
watch
that,
season
but
2
just,
and
like,
then
I don't know if it's actually gonna be that good.
Star
I
Wars,
just keep hearing that about
like,
The Mandalorian.
just kind of
The
bombs
ending-
when
the
it
ending
comes
of
to
season 2.
jokes.
The ending of season 2 of Mando is perfection.
Again, dude, that's what I've been hearing. Like, I've been hearing that a lot from a lot of people.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I can get the hype can get overwhelming, but it's
Yeah,
worth
I
the
know,
hype,
because,
though.
like,
It's
that's
so
what-
worth the hype.
because I'm not gonna lie, that's what kind of got me nervous about Everything Everywhere All at Once, was because everybody was hyping that movie up to no end, and I was just like, is it really gonna be that good?
And
Like,
we ended up loving it.
and I watched it, and I was like, yep, I lived up to the hype. I think that
Yeah,
kind of felt the same
definitely
with
does.
Top Gun Maverick. I mean, I was super excited when I was going into the theater, but again, the movie was getting so much hype that I was getting nervous.
I ended up
Going
watching
in.
that a day early. It's just because of like Cinemark rewards stuff.
Yep, I
Free
saw that movie
tickets, yeah.
twice.
I still have yet to see a movie 2 times in the theaters, but
That was the only. I think that's the only movie so far I've seen in the theater more than once, and it was well warranted.
Really?
Yeah, it is the only movie I've ever seen more than once in theaters.
I
I
think
feel
the
bad for
first
you,
film
Gold. I feel
I saw
feel
2
bad for you,
times.
Gold Pizza Brain, because you said that you watched Minions in the theater multiple times.
Yeah, it's just I didn't really have a choice. I wanted to see Black Phone like right when it came out, but then
You wanted to see the Black Phone.
yeah, but my parents like they won't let you see like a rated R movie like alone if you're like under the age.
I wouldn't say there's like anything like too. I mean, well, the only thing that really has going for it to keep its R rating is obviously the profanity.
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
there is
The profanity.
like the movie is vulgar. Like
Yeah.
movies
I
and
saw
trains. Like I know you
saw
just watched that
Spider-Man.
recently. Bro, that movie, like those kids have potty mouths, dude. They
Yeah,
really
they dropped the C bomb.
like
So-
bro, like even like dude, you listen to Gwen's characters, like a lot of the lines that come out of her mouth. She's got a mouth on her, man.
Yeah.
I know plenty of younger kids that talk like that.
Like that's actually kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie. Like especially like when she was running, like obviously Finney was getting beat up, and then she grabs a rock and starts like fucking cowards. I was just like, dang girl.
Oh no, they used to say cuss words like "Watch the Goonies" and E.T. They just like
Yeah, but I mean, like they don't
Not
drop
nearly
those
as
like types
bad
of
as
words
Black.
as much as they do in this movie.
Yeah. Like way
Yeah,
worse than
not-
Black Phone.
Because obviously this movie's rated R. Like, and
I mean, the
Good
80s
boys.
they got
and
away
there's,
with a
like,
lot of
there's
stuff.
and the
Bro.
thing I like about the Black Phone is that there's not a whole lot of gore.
Yeah,
I like
there
that
really
a lot.
isn't, though.
There's not a whole lot of gore.
Except
if
for
you guys
the
wanna watch,
axe,
like, a
axe
straight
thing,
out
but-
The axe scene, and obviously when you see some of the kids, like the ghosts.
Yeah.
Now, if you guys want to watch a horror movie that's just straight out gore, watch Willy's Wonderland. That movie was a
That
blast.
oh my god!
I love that movie as a
Dude,
guilty
I did a
pleasure.
watch along of that, Jared. I know you were there for that one.
I love that movie as a guilty pleasure.
That was so good. Dude, we were having a blast, and we were actually cracking out a lot of jokes when we were doing that watch along. I watched the replay of that again last night. Oh, my
That's
goodness.
like actually a good like sleepover movie if you're like hanging out with your buddies.
Yeah,
Just, like,
that's a definition of like a sleepover movie, or heck, you could have it like as your own like kind of like drive-in type of movie. If you have like a drive-in theater at your house,
that movie is just
like
like
that just screams a drive-in, dude. That just screams drive-in.
Yeah. You know what I try to do? What I've tried to do recently? I've tried to collect movies, so then later on when I'm 21, just get all my buddies over, so then we can binge watch and just drink like shot after shot to the most terrible
dude,
movies possible.
Dude. One
The
movie that I
drinking
think
game
you have
to
to
the room.
dude.
Oh.
I'm trying to think. Like, there's
Every
one
time.
movie I'm sure
I
that
did not
you
get
guys
the-
are gonna just love laughing at, like when you're drunk. I think that probably would have to go to Moonfall, to be honest with y'all. I think that movie is so bad.
that
But it's
Cat in
movie.
the Hat.
funny.
The-
I know,
the
Luke.
Cat in
You
the
think
Hat
it's
is
just like
the
a movie
ultimate
that's
movie.
so bad it's good, where it's just like so bad it's enjoyable.
Yeah,
For me, think
I
it's just so
find that
bad
movie
it's
enjoyable,
bad. It
even
was
though
so
it's bad.
fun. I just like took out the DVD because I got it on Redbox, and I wanted to smash it so bad, but
It was you didn't like it at all, huh?
no, it was just so boring, and that's like usually like
Because
The only way
the first
how,
hour of Moonfall is just complete nonsense.
Yeah,
Like,
it
I don't
is.
get like
But
bothered
then
by
like after
if,
that, they
like,
just
movies
they
are
realize that they
corny.
have a story to tell, and
And
there's
some
like
like I think like some like the movies that y'all like, some of them like okay, let's just be honest. Like Clockwork Orange was kind of corny, but it was great though. Let's just all be honest. It was corny. Like it's like kind of like with like some of the dialogue, but it's still a great movie. And I kind of thought, okay, Luke, you're gonna destroy me for this, but once upon a time in Hollywood, I kind of thought like the cinematography was not the best. I kind of thought the cinematography was cheesy. It was just like that scene when Cliff he picked up. Do you remember when they went to the like farm, the horse like, then they got. Do you know what scene I'm talking about with like all the
yeah,
hitmen?
I know which one you're talking about. Yeah,
I kind of thought that scene was just like that cinematography, and when he like picked up the girl like in the car, like that just screamed corny for me. I'm just like, this is just
Yeah,
it's
man.
not. That was not enjoyable.
like
It's tonight the
Like
night.
I enjoy,
Why
like,
not?
every Tarantino movie I've seen is in my top 30 of all time. But except for like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, like it was good. I just thought like it was corny.
Have you seen Kill Bill yet?
yeah. What?
Which one?
Have Gold Pizza Brain? Have you seen Kill Bill?
Oh yes, that's actually my second favorite movie of all time, 1 and 2.
Yeah, I
Nice.
love those movies. That's actually my
They're not my
favorite of
favorites to be
Tarantino's.
completely honest, but they're up there for sure. I mean,
I
Inglourious Basterds is my
probably
favorite.
prefer Scorsese though over Tarantino.
That's understandable.
Really?
Yes, actually,
Yeah.
because movies Goodfellas, like either Goodfellas or Pulp Fiction are my favorite movie of all time.
Still have to watch.
Goodfellas, The Wolf of Wall Street, The Departed.
Okay, I do. I haven't seen The Departed actually. So
Oh,
see me.
Really good.
I haven't
way.
seen The Departed. Yeah,
Me
I
neither.
started watching it.
Scorsese's
dude.
best. I'd say Scorsese top 5. Like, it's definitely nowhere near to like. It's like nowhere near to be as good as like Goodfellas. Even though Luke, you do disagree.
I also haven't seen
Yeah,
Goodfellas.
I think that
Oh, man.
that
They really need to make
Departed
a
is the
4K. Like, they really gotta make a 4K of the Departed.
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
And
the one,
Taxi
the one they did a 4K for that I have not yet watched, but I will grab it out so you guys can see it. Hold on a
Sure,
sec.
I'll get
So
together.
yeah,
my
so
collection.
me, I haven't seen The Departed.
Me either.
I'd actually recommend it. You might
Highly
like
recommend it. But the one that got released on 4K recently, bada bing, bada boom.
I gotta get that on 4K.
This masterpiece right here, The Wolf of Wall Street.
My friend can't
Never
get over
seen
the
it.
fact that Jonah Hill ate a fish in that movie, and he says that he ate Nemo. So
But yeah,
Yeah, bro, it's like
if my
wrong
boy
timing.
AJ Reacts 2, if my boy AJ Reacts 2 is watching, thanks, bro. Thank you so much for sending me this.
Hey, Luke.
What's up?
Never seen it.
God bless America, dude. Get
God.
on it. Get on the Wolf of Wall Street, dude. This is a fantastic movie.
Okay,
Get
I
off
haven't
the
seen it
stream
on
and
Star
watch
Trek.
it now.
Jared, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I think you'll like it, man. It's good stuff.
Goofy movie. Goofy movie.
Movie, movie.
See, I just want to play the drinking game to how many times I've been in a live chat and I've seen Jared say I haven't seen any of these movies.
Oh.
Yeah, you just want to play that. Oh, that's dope. But I was gonna say, like, you want to take a shot for every movie that Jared says he's never seen. Take a shot.
Take a shot for
He'll be
Leo
good- he'll be
DiCaprio
good
every
with
time he
Mexican
drops the
kids.
F-bomb in Wolf of Wall Street.
you'd probably die. You'd die.
If you were
Yeah,
toking, you'd overdose.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, but again, please be safe when you're drinking,
You
everybody.
like
Yeah.
drink a drinking game where like every time they say gabagool in the Sopranos movies. In
Oh,
the
no.
Sopranos, the many saints of New York, which
No, we
Yeah.
have to take a shot for any time there's cussing people doing drugs or having sex in Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh Lord.
You'd be dead within like the first like 5 minutes.
Oh yeah.
Same
Or-
thing with Boogie Nights. Same thing with Boogie
There's
Nights.
so much cussing.
Yeah, I can see that.
Dude.
Or how many
The
cussing
cussing
it.
in the Wolf of Wall Street is on a whole nother level. Like, like that movie has the most f bombs that I've ever heard in a movie, like ever.
Fun Uncut
No,
Gems
Over,
has.
like, dude, you want to know how many f bombs are dropped in that movie? Over freaking 500, like almost 600.
Damn.
Wolf
Like,
of
there's,
Wall.
like,
No, Uncut.
per minute.
Wolf of Wall Street is the second movie that has the most cussing. Number one is SwearNet. It's like it's a Trailer Park Boys. I don't know if y'all guys heard of that. Like,
I thought it was Uncut Gems.
no,
Uncut Gems is definitely up there, dude. Because, dude, look at that
SwearNet.
reasoning, like on the back, dude. It says pervasive, strong language, and I'm like, that screams. It's so much cussing, dude.
Wait 1 second.
What was the one that I was thinking of? Oh,
Like you just look at it, and you're like,
Oh yeah. I don't know if you guys will be able to.
that's the Criterion.
Yeah, like you guys won't be able to see it because it's so small and
Oh, I want to see
I know
all
it
of
says
y'all.
pervasive,
I
strong
really want to
language
see
in the
all of
reasoning. I
y'all.
know that. Let me grab mine. Hold on, I have the standard Blu-ray. Let me go grab it.
It's an underrated movie I like.
I haven't seen that one. That's
Slacker.
Richard Linklater? That's Richard
Yeah.
Linklater, right? Alright.
So
Yeah, I
Yeah, I
really
yeah,
haven't
like
recommend
here's
it.
my actual Blu-ray. Let me.
do you have the Criterion 4K for Uncut Gems?
I do not. I want it though. I actually want that Criterion, but
It
not
looks
around to it. Yeah, because like it says, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it says pervasive, strong language, violence, some sexual content, and brief drug use.
I forgot.
I gotta go, guys, but thanks for having me on
all
here.
right.
Thanks, movies and trains. Have a good night.
Yeah, see you,
Have a
man.
good night.
Never seen it.
I forgot.
Take another
this
shot.
Other,
Shot glass.
I forgot this other movie I have on 4K, and it's gorgeous. I got the deluxe Arrow Video box set, and I know Luke, you really love this movie. Top 10.
I need that.
I think I know. Yup.
I need
Let's
that.
go.
It's
Love
Take
that.
another shot.
Luke,
Wait, I got that as well. Here, let me go back.
bro, this steelbook is just so gorgeous. I love it. The back you got
Turn the camera back on, please.
Christian
Thank you.
Slater.
Yep, this is the box that I have for True Romance from Arrow.
Oh, I
And
have a
keep in
terrible-
mind, this is just the Blu-ray. This is not the 4K. This is just the Blu-ray.
Yet I still need to watch it.
Please watch this, dude. This is a great movie right here. One of my favorites
Definitely
of all time.
very underrated. If you want to talk about underrated movies,
Yeah, please watch
comes
True
with
Romance.
a book. It's jammed back with like special features. That's what I love about like Criterion's and Arrow Video, which
I need to
Hot-
get more stuff from Arrow. Like the one I'm really looking for is the RoboCop set they have.
hot take.
am the law.
That's Dredd.
Oh, god damn it. It's
Yo, I got like dead or alive. You're coming with me. That's RoboCop.
look, it's 11 o'clock at night.
Oh wait, I actually. So if this is not like a bother, I actually really want to see that Godfather 50 years thing behind you.
Never seen him.
I need that. I need that set for the Godfather. I need that.
Never
Because
seen The
that-
Godfather.
That thing I want to buy.
Dude, film buffs are
so
gonna
bad.
hate you now, Jared, since you've never seen the Godfather. Oh, dude.
I'd recommend
You
you,
got the
just
deluxe
watch
set,
1 and 2.
dude. That is dope.
It
That is
is-
so dope.
I don't know where
Yeah.
I put it at, but
Oh yeah,
and
also-
then this is the booklet it comes in. And then
it's so gorgeous, dude.
I know this is my favorite box set in my collection.
My favorite box set is for a TV show, but
What
Yeah, I think
TV
one's for a
show?
TV show
This
as
is
well.
my
That's
favorite
what I was
box.
thinking.
Ooh, yeah, I have.
Oh no, actually, I'll show you guys.
The Blu-ray is so much. Like, it costs $103 for this. I don't know why.
I got my Breaking Bad set used.
I ordered this one off eBay, but
All right.
no, it's really
I know you
good.
guys saw this in one of the halls, but I was going to show you the Secrets of Dumbledore set that I got.
Oh, that is dope. I'm not like
Look at
the
this.
biggest
Ready?
fan of,
Ready?
like-
3, 2, 1. There
That
you
is.
go.
I've seen that at Walmart. I just haven't.
I really love this because it's just Newt's briefcase.
Yeah, I actually just.
It even
picked up
says it
this.
on the little card right here. It even shows it when it comes in. I just keep it sealed with it.
I saw it at
Mamma mia.
Walmart when it first came out.
I didn't even know they existed, but it looks really sweet. I mean,
Dude, it's a freaking briefcase. What else do you want from me? Like, like, dude, like you just open it up and it's a freaking pop up right here that basically looks like the slipcover for the first movie.
I don't really like those.
Oh yeah,
Wizarding-
and also I'll say
Wizarding or
inside
Middle
out,
Earth
so
movies.
nothing really much else, but
Hot take: Lord of the Rings is overrated, but
I'm not the biggest Lord of the Rings guy. That's all.
I
thought.
just don't
I'm not a
really
big Lord of the
like
Rings
Same.
fan.
that like attached to like big names.
Oh wait, Joey, you're not a Lord of the Rings fan either?
No, I love Lord of the Rings. That's why I feel so weird on this panel.
They're just not really. I mean, I love those movies for sure, but they're just not rewatchable for me.
There's like, even though like my favorite movies are my favorite movie is like over 2 hours and 30 minutes, like Pulp Fiction and Goodfellas, but those movies just go by fast for me. Like Pulp Fiction goes by so fast for me.
Yeah, that one I get, but I'm gonna show. But I think I did show this off earlier, but
Godfather, like some scenes go
This is
by
one of my-
fast, but like in Hot, I think that the Godfather Coda, the death of Michael Corleone, is actually really underrated in my opinion.
I have not. I need to get on to watching that.
I need
I
to watch
think
that
it-
too because I have
it
I
does
have the
not
Blu-ray
get the
back
hate
back
that it
over there. I have
deserves.
that, but I haven't watched it yet.
It
But,
does not get the
I was gonna
hate
show
that
you
it
guys
deserves.
one of my favorite 4Ks that I own. This is a bada bing bada boom baby. The Scream Factory for Halloween right here.
They really need to
look
put
at
more
this.
like.
I love this art, and also I got
Gotta wait for 4.
but I know
I'm
I have
broke.
to get I have to get 2, 4, and 5. Those are the only ones I need for these before these are complete before the next ones come out this October.
I
Oh,
really
but-
think
My
Uh,
favorite TV show box set I own is my Game of
I
Thrones
got
4K set.
Game of Thrones, but it's just the Blu-ray set. I don't
Dang.
have that.
But yeah,
I
this
even-
is my favorite TV show box set.
they
I've gotten
really
5
gotta put
dude, I
like
need to finish that, dude. I only got 5 episodes in.
Luke.
I need to finish Game
I
of
would
Thrones.
treat like I recommend this show with my whole heart. Like I would literally buy a box set for it and probably mail it to your house just so you can watch Breaking Bad. I want you to.
Yes, watch it. I'm
I
I
watching
need
really
to,
Better
wanna
actually.
Call
I need to get on that train. I haven't gotten
I'm
there.
watching
Haven't
Better
seen it
Call
either.
Saul.
I really need you to like. I really want to hear what your opinions are. I will mail you a box set for the show. I literally will.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'll get on Breaking Bad eventually. I mean, I've gotten on Better Call Saul. I mean, I finished season 1, but it's just I haven't gotten on to Breaking Bad yet.
I've never
watching
seen Breaking
Better-
Bad.
Another good.
Joey's taking all the shots here, dude. Joey is taking all the shots.
I'm
And
taking
Game of
enough.
Thrones.
I think we're gonna need to start. I think I'm gonna need a list of stuff you haven't seen, so I don't have to do too much alcohol intake for the night. I'm not. This isn't actual alcohol; it's water. But
You're just basically taking shots of water. So there you go.
I mean, it doesn't count. But
I mean, if you
Okay,
drink too much
I'll
water,
count it. I mean,
if you drink too much water, you can get messed up.
Joey,
what?
get at least about 50 pages.
Oh God.
Oh my goodness gracious, dude. But let's see. Trying to poke through. Oh yeah, that's right. So, funny story with this. I got the Last Crusade Steelbook, which is fantastic. I love the Steelbook so much. But I pre-ordered it when it went down to $14.99, which is the lowest I've seen this go for. But then it took like a week to actually ship out. It took a week because for some odd reason when I checked back on my on the app, it said it was delayed, and I was like, what's holding it back? What's holding it back?
Luke.
Another one I haven't seen.
Shot again. Let me go get my drink.
Can I see some of your criterion, Luke?
Oh, you want to see some of my criterions?
Yeah, really bad actually.
I don't have
Not very many, but
very
I'll grab
many.
I only owned one, but it's my favorite. Like,
I think I have like 11 or 12 criterions. I'll go grab them really quick.
hot take, but Criterion is just way better than Arrow Video, in my opinion. I have a Criterion for a disaster movie.
I only have 7 criteria.
I own a I own a Criterion for a disaster movie. Also own a Criterion for Medea. Some great movies.
I'm back. All right, so I just grabbed out all of my criterions.
Nice.
So let's see, we got Following, the very first film ever from Christopher Nolan. We got one of my favorite films of all time, 12 Angry Men.
Yes.
I love 12 Angry Men. Fantastic movie.
I've
We
seen
got
that.
Top 3 greatest movies. The
The
Irishman.
Irishman.
Yes. Underrated.
Yeah, I agree. One of Scorsese's best movies.
Never seen
We
it.
got No, just to clarify,
Okay,
ladies and
Jared,
gentlemen, this is a can
that
of
might
straight
be the
Pepsi.
easiest one for Jared to watch since it's on Netflix.
Yeah. Inside Llewyn Davis. I really love this cover for the Criterion. This is so dope.
That's my Criterion. Like, it's way better
Haven't
than like
watched.
Arrow Video and Imprint. Just
Yeah, I 100% agree. We got Failsafe.
Never heard of it.
I think that one was on Tubi last time I watched. Yeah, I think it was on Tubi when I watched it. I don't know if it's on there now, but I don't know. Bicycle Thieves, the best foreign film ever made.
oh yes, that's in your top 10.
Yep, my top 10 favorite movies of all time. Best foreign film ever made.
I really need to see.
I will
it.
take that to my grave. Then we got. I think you guys already know that I had this one. Straw Dogs.
What?
One of my top 20 favorite movies of all time, right here. We got Being John Malkovich, which I just watched for the first time a couple weeks ago, actually. Great movie. Shallow Grave. I mean, I'm glad I got this on Criterion, but I feel like this cover's a little bit too plain, in my opinion. It's just showing tools. Like, what is this, Home Improvement? I'm serious. Like, look at this cover and you better tell me that this is giving you Home Improvement vibes.
Tim Allen's finna jump out of the cover.
Yep. Let's see. The Great Dictator, the best Charlie Chaplin movie ever created, in my opinion. We got Until the End of the World. Dude, look at this cover, dude. This cover's so fire. But this movie is almost 5 hours long. No joke.
5 hours.
It said, like, look on the back. It says 287 minutes, and it's on 2 discs.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'll have to find time to watch this movie. I gotta watch this before the end of the year because it's on my 100 movies list. Then Devil in a Blue Dress with Denzel Washington, one of the more recent Criterion releases. Very good movie, I'd say. Very good. And my last Criterion. Can we get a drum roll,
Disaster
please?
movie.
No. Can we get a drum roll, please? Bada bing, bada boom. It's Videodrome. Dude, look at this.
John Cop.
Oh, wow.
Look at this, dude.
Huh.
That is awesome. This is my the reason why I saved this for last is because it's my favorite Criterion that I own. Because dude, it has such great box art on the slip box. Then you pull it out, and the case is literally a Betamax tape.
That is dope.
So yeah, if you guys are looking to buy Criterions, this is one of the ones I would recommend starting out with. But
Is that
this
John?
is not for. But I'll say this though,
recognize
this
it
is not
says
for the
John
squeamish.
Carpenter.
This movie is not for the faint of heart. It really is not. So yeah. Wait, go
The
Pizza Brain.
Criterion that I own.
Can you handle stuff like this? Like,
Most likely.
because if you can't handle stuff like this is not for you. Because this movie's weird.
Is that
Really
a
weird.
John Carpenter movie?
No, this is David Cronenberg.
Oh.
Yeah, it says David Cronenberg right at the top.
Oh,
So
I thought it said John Carpenter for some reason.
no, I probably should have said the director's name. It was David Cronenberg's Videodrome.
I'll
And in
be
my
sure
opinion,
to check it out.
hot take. This is a hot take. I think this is his best movie from David Cronenberg. I think it's his best. Because everybody just said, everybody's just gonna say, "Oh, it's The Fly." Nope. I think Videodrome. But I think out of non-slip boxes, I think my favorite cover are the ones that I got.
I gotta go.
All right. Thanks, Joey. Have a
Welcome.
good one. Thank
You
thank
too.
you for stopping by, man. Shout out.
Thank you.
The
Absolutely.
Criterion's I own, so I own
See you
one
around.
for epic movie, disaster movie, and Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Get out of here.
I do.
But yeah, I think the one for non-slip boxes, I think this is my favorite Criterion covers for being John Malkovich. This is pretty fire. I'm not gonna lie.
That is a great artwork.
And dude, you want to know something funny? This is directed by the guy, the guy that is one of the creators of Jackass,
No way.
Spike Jonze. Spike Jonze directed this movie. Not
This
a joke.
is a hot take, but I would love to see I feel like Jackass is also another movie. I think they could be easy for Criterion to make their own. I think it would look so Criterion.
I want to see I want to see I don't know about this, but I would like to see a little Shout Factory box set for the Jackass movies. I think I think they make a good box set because
They should
Scream
make
Factory
one-
is great
they
with
should make
the
a
Friday the
Criterion.
13th set.
So this is just a Criterion. I think that this is this photo from Jackass Forever is so Criterion-y. They could make a Criterion cover for it. Okay, so you guys remember in Jackass Forever,
Yeah.
when John Knoxville, he's in the camp.
The Flight of Icarus.
Yes, and he's just flying in the air. It was your profile
Yeah,
pic for a while.
That's the poster I have for that movie. I'll
They
pull
could
it up.
make that could be so Criterion. Yes, that could be so Criterion. I feel like they should. I mean, you can see it, can't you? Just like a Criterion cover of it, can't you see it? You can see it.
I'm spreading
Luke.
my wings.
You can see
Oh
it
man, that
happen in
that
the
did.
future. You can see it.
Yeah, you can see that for sure. But Guys, we've been
But
going in for almost 2 hours, so I think I'm going to start wrapping things up. So, again, shout out to Movies and Train Studios, Movie Nerd 3000, Jerry Runner, Go Pizza Brain, and Joey for coming into the stream with me for tonight. And also shout out to 4K King as well. You guys are awesome. So, thank you all so much for stopping by here at the stream tonight. Go follow Go Pizza Brain on Letterboxd and Instagram. Go follow Jerry Runner on Instagram, Letterboxd, and also go subscribe to his YouTube channel. Subscribe to my channel as well. Hit that notification bell, hit that thumbs up. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter and Letterboxd as well. And we are out for tonight, you guys. Peace.
See ya.